Excellent stuff, gentlemen.
Thanks.
All right, my name's Jack Van Breen, and we're here, and that was clearly making music.
Making something.
Yeah. We're here. We have the Shane, easy for me to say, Shane Dwight Band from all over. But Shane, you're a local boy growing up here?
Yeah, I was born in East San Jose. I live out in the Morgan Hill area now.
Excellent, excellent. And we have, you want to introduce your bandmates with?
Yeah, right behind you right there is Robbie Z on rhythm guitar.
A long
right
time.
over here behind him is Mr. Chris Aiken on bass guitar. J. Rome Kimsey on the drum set back there, and Mr. Steve Dorr on the rocking piano over here.
And some of you boys traveled a bit for us, and I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, they did. They came far. I didn't come too far this time, which is my treat this time.
Yeah, because you travel all over.
Yeah, we've been mostly on the West Coast, but different parts of the United States, and it's what we do for a living, so we're traveling all the time. We're based out of this area, so we're up and down the West Coast a lot, but we're also we're getting ready to go back to the East Coast in a couple of weeks.
Excellent. I remember the first time I saw you guys was up in Oregon. I was living in Oregon for a while, and up in Oregon they have this wonderful thing called the Waterfront Blues Fest. I think it's the second largest blues festival in the country.
I think it is. It's darn big.
And I had the pleasure to be at a couple of them, and you guys came over and just rocked. You were on one of the main stages. I guess you had about 20,000 people jumping to it. It was wonderful.
It's a great event. I'm glad you got to see that show. That was a highlight for us too. It's a really well-run event, and the sound is great, and the people are great up there. They just really appreciate good live music, and so it was cool to play for them. I'm hoping to go back this year, actually. So.
Yeah, I'd like to go with you. You need some crew, just let me know.
All right, you're on.
Gary let me go loose from the store.
All right, you're on.
This is beautiful guitars admiring. Is that one of ours from Guitar Showcase?
It sure is. It's a reissue of a 54, I believe, Black Beauty with the two different P90s, the Duncan P90 and I think the Alnico P90.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great guitar. I kind of fell into it. It happened to come in right at the time I was looking for a new guitar, and I swept it up, and I don't take it off very often.
Yeah, the good ones are usually that accidental happiness kind of a thing where you just go, oh, wow.
Yeah, I love it a lot. It's been a great instrument for me. I have a bunch of really great guitars, but this one, they're all jealous because this one gets all the attention.
I know the feeling. I just did a show over the weekend, and I made a point to bring in the other three so they wouldn't be too jealous. Plus, my wife could then see that I actually needed all four of them.
Yeah, I think she saw through that.
Well, that's one of the deals. When I went back to Showcase, she said, you can go back to work there, but you can't buy anything else. And so far, I've only bought one new guitar since I've been there, so it's not too bad.
Well, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good ratio.
Well, it's been 4 months.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I know we've got a couple of shots from different shows that you've played, and if we could get those up here. Well, actually, I like that shot too. Now tell me a little bit about this shot.
Well, the one on the right is the new CD that just came out. It's called What You Need, and it's a collection of really contemporary rock original music and also some old-fashioned blues. So it's kind of an eclectic CD that we're real proud of. We think it's the best one so far, at least.
And you have the other three CDs?
And the other three, yeah. The first one on top, there's the Boogie King. That's the very first CD, and then the second one's Come See Me. The one on the lower left-hand corner is Done With You. That one came out about 1.5 years ago.
Okay, and those were all available at ShaneDwightBand.com?
ShaneDwight.com, just ShaneDwight.com. Or CD Baby, yeah, or the MySpace, which is MySpace.com/ShaneDwightBand. But ShaneDwight.com will take you right to a button where you can click a buy, and there you go.
And then here's a shot of you obviously working it in one of the hot days, I can tell.
Yeah, that's the Reno Blues Festival from about 8,000 people right there. I wish there's some of the crowd. The crowd up there at Reno is just fantastic. We love it. I can't tell where that is. Where is that? Where is that, Rob? Can you tell?
Central Valley Blues Festival.
Oh, is it? That's probably out there in Central Valley in Merced.
Yeah, good shows all.
Yeah, we've been doing great. The one that went by too was from the Jacksonville Beach Spring and the Blues Festival, which is out there on Jack's Beach during spring break, so that's a real treat.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
Coming up in a couple weeks, so
You're off again?
Yeah, looking forward to that one. It'll be our third year back headlining that, so it'll be great.
Excellent.
I think it's us, Tab and Juan.
Well, I've learned over lots of years in the business, I'm not a whole lot to look at. I don't talk so well, so why don't you guys play a little bit
How
more
about
music for me?
all right, we could do one more.
I'll get out of your way and let you do what you do.
All right, let's do one more. Let me get my guitar double checked here. All right. Requests for this at the shows. Kind of a different kind of a song. We're going to play it for you. Ready?
living uncle died. He was torn below. He used to get me high until he overdosed. I watched my cousins cry. Man, they were close. Yeah, we lost a good man, but baby, we got so. Baby, we got so. I had a dear friend in the 8th grade. His mama sold crank and rock cocaine. Well, then one night she stayed up too late. She been cooking that man and got carried away. She drove off a bridge, is what they say. And now ever since, and now every day, my partner's had to learn to live the hard way. He's been waiting for the good life, for sure. He's been wishing that a sweet ride drive him home. He's been waiting on a smooth ride without smoke. He's been waiting on that good life for so long. My cousin tried, she couldn't handle it. She started playing around, man, got hooked on that shit. And now ever since, she been selling tricks, doing everything, man, to get her fix. She been waiting for the good life, for sure. She been wishing that a sweet ride drive her home. She been waiting on a smooth ride without smoke. She been waiting on that good life for so long. She never had a good life, never had a sweet ride, settled on a cheap ride, just enough to numb her mind. The child wasn't raised right, now he's doing drug buys, and soon a new hard time. It's enough to numb your mind. Can't afford the good life, never had a sweet ride, can't afford the good time. Oh no, 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 no. This didn't happen in a hood, man, in LA. It happened in the suburb of San Jose. And it's happening everywhere, man. Happens every day. People looking for the good life in vain. Yeah, where's our good life? For sure. And where's our sweet ride? Drives us home. We've been waiting for a smooth ride without smoke. We've been waiting on the good life for so long, for so long, for so long. A good life, never had a sweet ride, settled on a cheap ride, just enough to numb my mind. The child wasn't raised right, got stranded at a street light, and watched his life blow by, left him to go to cry. Can't afford the good life, never had a sweet ride, can't afford a good time. just enough to get by. Can't afford a good high, never had a sweet ride. Can't afford a good time, just enough to get by. Just enough to get by and get by. Yeah. Just enough to get by. 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 Just enough to get by.
Very nice.
All right.
Just a little bit different than you usually hear from a rock and blues band.
Yeah,
like
we
you
try.
guys.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of contemporary stuff mixed in with the blues these days, trying to
Broaden the audience.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be more true to myself. I mean, I love blues. I have it's the music I have the biggest affinity for, but I love all kinds of music. So I'm trying to just interject a little bit of everything I like into what we're doing now.
Well, and I'm finding, I'm sure you are as well, that a lot of the audiences are being more diverse in their. Band I made most of my money with, we played bluegrass and folk music,
Yeah.
a little bit of 60s rock.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And we did a reunion gig over the weekend, and this kid stopped me on the way out, and he says, were you in a band? I said, yeah. He says, you guys really rocked. And I go, great. And he goes out playing, gets in his car and does the, ground shaking rap stuff on his way out. And I'm going, okay. So,
Hey, that's I
So-
think it's been great to be a musician this time because right now because I think people are just more aware of a lot of different styles of music, and because of the internet, it just changed everything, and it's a real
yeah,
great time to be a
it
musician.
makes the record companies a little nervous because people can go right to the source.
That's right.
And
that's really
the nice
right.
thing I like about that is you as artists are getting the bulk of the rewards now.
Yeah,
which is really nice.
Well, and you can get to stay in touch with your audience. You have this whole. I mean, 20 years ago, you couldn't make your own product. I mean,
it's impossible.
yeah, and you couldn't get in touch with your own audience, and you couldn't really do it because there wasn't. I think it's the internet basically that
Yeah,
just changed.
it's really helped.
changed the industry big time.
And speaking of which, again, you're at ShaneDwight.com.
That's the website. Yeah.
Excellent. Is there a calendar out there if people want to
Always,
come
yeah.
see you locally?
Yeah, always a calendar posted, and there's tour dates all over. We're pretty much booked up through the end of the year. We do have holes and stuff if you would like to book us. There's some opportunities, but the schedule's usually posted and refreshed every other week or so. So you got a lot of chances to see us. Probably 200 and some odd chances this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, Robbie was telling me that you're working him to death with 200 plus dates. That's
Yeah.
a serious schedule.
It was this year. I think we're going to slow it down a little bit. Last year, I think in August, there was around August. I think we did 26 shows in 23 days or something crazy. So we're trying not to do.
See, my wife is complaining I did 40 shows all last year, so that's pretty good.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it though. You got to make hay while the sun's shining, I guess.
Absolutely, because pretty soon, it's difficult to carry all these amps around.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh. So now I got the impression we were talking over at lunch and you were going with your folks to see shows. Was your dad musically inclined?
Yeah, well, my family loved music. My mom, I mean, she was a big Van Morrison and Bob Seger fan. My grandparents were really big into Johnny Cash and all the old-timey music. Not that Johnny Cash is that old-timey, but even more old-timey music. And I had my dad was really into blues, and so there was all kinds of really good. It seemed like they all had decent taste in. And then my sister listened to everything from Ozzy Osbourne to Prince and all kinds of. So there was all kinds of good music.
Lots of good influences, and I could tell. Tell me, some of your guitar heroes as you were growing into the blues stuff.
I think one of my first guitar heroes was probably Jimmy Page, and then and because of Jimmy Page, I got into Robert Johnson, and then the whole blues world opened up, and then I got hooked on the blues for a while.
Because I noticed you do a lot of finger stuff in there. Most players just using a pick, and you're.
Yeah, I like to get the tone. Yeah, I try to use all my digits whenever I can. I do this little trick with the pick a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to get a lot of the blues tone. You got to get that. You can't really get that with a pick.
No, you got to get that snap.
That stang. Yeah.
Yeah, I first was aware of that. Albert Collins used to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah.
Killer tone like that.
Oh yeah, he gets that's part of the reason I started doing it. And you can't do it. Same in who is it? Guitar Watson. They got that whole kind of thing going.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I'm big into it. I tried, and I just started recently teaching guitar too, and I try to get. This year I started teaching guitar lessons, and And I've been trying to get all my students to kind of be rounded like that, because you got a lot more variety if you got.
I imagine
all
your
your
teaching
gigs.
schedule gets kind of intermittent with your tour dates. You have to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
around
This
that.
time of year not so bad, but during the summer it gets pretty crazy. Yeah, I teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when I'm in town, and then when I'm not, we do makeups and stuff. So it works out okay.
Very cool, very cool. And I suppose that they can make those arrangements if somebody really wants to learn that stuff from you.
Yeah, through the website. Yeah, all the same. It all comes to me.
Very cool, very cool. Well, we got about 5 minutes left of show. Do you think you could do 5 minutes worth of music for us?
Let's do it. Let's
Excellent.
do it, guys. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Shane Dwight Band. I'll get that right soon.
All right, all right. Let's do a blues song, guys. 3 times a fool. All right, you guys ready?
The way you do. You've never been wronger than you are right now. Temptation is great, but I love it anyhow. Trying to be nice, baby, it's hard to do. Well, it's so hard to be nice when you treat me the way you do. Another day comes, may bring some pain, may bring sunshine, may bring rain. Trying to be nice, oh, you know what I mean. Well, it's so hard to be nice when you're so mean to me. but you know she don't act right. Give her all my money, but you walked